Hey Aries, welcome to your March 2025 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading from March 24th until, I'm just going to make it until the 31st, until the end of the month. I would do it till the 30th as a full week, but what's the point? You might as well just do the extra day. So let's see here, what's going on, Aries. Also too, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. All right, let's see here. Aries, you did pull the Three of Swords here in your challenge. Yeah, this can definitely be some heartbreak here that you're dealing with, a situation that you feel is unfair or you feel is unjustified with the Three of Swords. And also I always say the Three of Swords is just the reality just seeming very harsh. Things are harder than they should be. Very interesting here. You have like all air in this read. Holy shit. Nothing but swords are here. Accept your advice. Let's see here. Yeah. One thing though, with the Star card being here in the outcome position, I do see healing specifically with this Three of Swords energy that you're going through at this time. It's interesting too, because there's two sides of the coin with this. You could be going through this Three of Swords, or you could be seeing this Three of Swords energy out in the world. And I say that because the Star card is here. The Star card is here, which is about bringing your own light and your own gifts to the world to act as a positive influence. And so you could be bringing your light and your gifts here to the world here to help heal things, help mend things, or just to create a better future with that Star card. Now, if you're on the other side here of the coin to where you're experiencing this Three of Swords, the Star card is good in regards to healing, being able to purify things and feeling free and liberated here. And also the Star card as well is miracles, things that turn out better than you expect. The Three of Swords is when you're used to sort of those stormy days all the time. But the Star card is when the clouds start to dissipate. So let's see here. Yeah, you pulled this Scorpio card. It says, I transform here. Yeah, there's definitely something. Scorpio deals with transformation. You're definitely going through a transformation at this time. I feel you're having to dig deep here, Aries. Dig deep. We're going to go into the tarot here specifically. But right now when I'm doing this reading, the moon's in Scorpio. So, this Scorpio energy is being activated even if you watch this reading at the start of the week, right? It doesn't matter. I think there's something here that you're having to transmute. It's some form of pain or having to put an end to things here or close a past chapter, close a past cycle here. And it's interesting because you do have Venus and Mercury both retrograding in your sign at this time. So when it comes to your identity, the Scorpio card makes a lot of sense. Scorpio energy can bring sort of a ego death. I think you're redefining things here in your life, specifically when it comes to who you are as an individual and who you want to be. Let's see here. You pulled this Me Talks card. It says repairing the body, mind, and spirit here. Yeah, if you need time for yourself, definitely take time for yourself right here. Three of Swords energy can be very painful and it's a lot to deal with. It can feel very heavy. Something needs to change, and I think you have accepted that here, and I think you're ready to make those changes. I actually see things moving pretty quickly here with the Knight of Swords in the future. Again, I'll go to the tarot here in a moment, but I do see some type of fast recovery or some type of success after some type of blockage or difficulty here. And if things have been feeling stuck and stagnant, the Knight of Swords is a lot of movement. But the interesting thing with the Ten of Swords being the overall energy here for you for the rest of the month is the Ten of Swords is when you get your direct truth from your own experience. And so you're moving forward with that truth and accepting the truth. And it's actually setting you free here. Yeah, and you pulled this Love card here. Now this could be a breakup for some of you, right? This could be a separation with that Three of Swords. So, and I don't want to just put it all on relationship here. I think the love part also has to do with yourself, like finding that love again for life and for things in general after going through difficulty with that Scorpio card here that we pulled. Because this Ten of Swords for the overall energy here, I don't necessarily see this as a bad thing. I think, yes, the experience in and of itself was rough, was hard, but I think the Ten of Swords is when you get your direct truth from some type of experience. You see the pattern, and it's up to you to change it. And I think with this King of Swords being in your current energy at this time, specifically entering into the week, you have that truth, which is allowing for you to have clarity. And it's allowing for you to move forward with a more stronger intention with the King of Swords. I see you very focused and concentrated here. Specifically, too, this could be like a lot of cord cutting energy here. You cutting cords to past situation, people, places, things, experiences, memories, just things that have been keeping you back, holding you back, not allowing for you to feel free here. Because Scorpio can be, with the Scorpio card, it can be this energy of revisiting the past, like digging up old things and transmuting them. So I get here that I definitely see like the experience itself has been painful, but I think you're ready for a new beginning, because your advice here is the Ace of Wands, which is you've already gotten the truth. You already have all the information here with that Ten of Swords. It's time to move forward. Ace of Wands says start being more decisive here and take action on what it is that you're inspired by, motivated by. Because this is like this is fire and air in the reading. You have all air. This whole reading is air. So talk about the air element it does deal with things like communication, your thought process, your beliefs, mindset. It also deals with stimulation, curiosity, and invigoration. And air can also be very pleasant, but if it's too much, then it can just be kind of like, ugh. And then you have the Ace of Wands as your advice, which is fire. So there's this, the advice is, fire is all about action, leadership, decisiveness. So I think Spirit's wanting you to get more decisive here. Because that Scorpio card, it can be defiant passion energy. Ace of Wands is passion as well. Passion in new beginning here. Start that passion in new beginning. Or take action on what your passion is. Begin here. But that Scorpio is defiant passion, to where you're overcoming things and it's giving you fuel. It's giving you motivation. And I think it's springing you forward here with the Knight of Swords here in the future position. You're able to make quicker, more decisive decisions here. And it seems to me as if things are moving way more quicker as well. Like way quicker here. Queen of Swords is in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of here. Yeah, Queen of Swords is almost, I almost see this as you waiting. Like sort of just waiting, needing more information. I don't think you need more information. I think you have the truth here. I think you're getting the truth, or something here is showing you here directly what it is that you need to do. So with that Knight of Swords, I would just go ahead and get started here. Because the Star card, this is where I'm getting the quick recovery with that Knight of Swords, to where something could be, with that Three of Swords being in your challenge, you could be recovering here from something pretty quickly, or moving through something very quickly. Also the Star card, yes, is symbolic of miracles, to where things that you thought would be bad actually turn out to be good with that Star card. Could be your wish fulfillment. I keep forgetting to turn that off, so I gotta definitely turn that off, but yeah. So let's clarify here. But the Star card too is, right now with the astrology, with when I'm doing this reading, right, before we come into Aries season, before it's your birthday season, Aries, the sun is conjuncting Neptune with that North Node. So talk about the release, big release, spiritually, emotionally, and having to let go of all the impurities that we've been connected to spiritually that's been holding us back. But also at the same time, just bringing a deep cleanse, a renewal, but also a dissolve, like it dissolves everything. So everything that needs to be dissolved, all the rigidness, all the chains that have binded us to things, all of it's being dissolved, so that way we can create the ideal future for ourselves. And that's exactly where you're heading with the Star card in the outcome. Let's clarify your read here. Clarify the Ten of Swords for the overall energy. You pulled the Page of Swords here. Yep. Communications coming your way here as well. Information, insight here. You're going to be getting all the answers here that you're seeking when you enter into this week for the rest of the month here. Ten of Swords, Page of Swords is like, okay, you got all the information, you got the truth here, and now it's about, okay, what are you going to do with it? Clarify the clarify the King of Swords here and your current energy. Yeah, the Ten of Swords again. So it's like you have all the information, you have all the knowledge, you have your truth here. And so King of Swords is about having to make tough decisions. I think this is a tough decision here, particularly to cut something out of your life with the Three of Swords and that Scorpio card that's here, like having to, let something go. So that way you can step into a greater transformation. Clarify the Three of Swords in your challenge. The Hangman, yeah, it's like you're caught up in the middle of it, right? The Hangman, Three of Swords, and it can feel as if things are out of your control at this time. You can feel like things are out of your control at this time. The Hangman, Three of Swords, though, is also, the Hangman is actually Neptune, but the Three of Swords with that energy is like learning self-compassion, compassion for others, forgiveness, and learning from the experience of whether it's relationships, because the Three of Swords is Saturn and Libra, or just where there hasn't been balance in your life, and now there's almost, there's a cost to that with that Scorpio card. And so it's about learning like the lesson here and reorienting yourself towards something that's more spiritually ideal for you, that will, be more healing for you, or that will just set you free from whatever this Three of Swords was. Kind of feels karmic to me in a way. Feels very karmic. Clarify the Knight of Swords in the future. You have the Knight of Swords here. So many clarifiers here. You don't have any, like, all we're pulling is air cards here. So talk about the winds of fucking change happening here for you. But definitely this week's gonna be very fast. Knight of Swords, quick. I see being quick, decisive, more sharp, more aware, more witty. And just more direct. Let's see here. Clarify the Queen of Swords here in the position of something you're unaware of that you need to be aware of. Pull the Ten of Cups here. Also, too, there may be, I don't even want to go into the astrology right now, but if you know astrology, see if there's like some type of quincunx in your chart going on, or some type of yod. If there's not, don't worry about it. But I want to say here, with this Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, about bringing more into focus, like something that you may be unaware of is the Queen of Swords can be, okay, let me confirm my direction for my future. Like, what am I actually trying to create for myself? What is the ideal future that I'm trying to create? And making sure that you stay in alignment and integrity with that Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups. And having to stay focused with that King of Swords and not get detracted or distracted here. Clarify the Ace of Wands as your advice. You pulled the Star card here again. So many repeating cards here. I'm gonna read. Star card, Ace of Wands as your advice. The Star card says release all attachments to things from the past. Start to focus on the ideal future that you're trying to create. The Star card says, what is your North Star? Like, what is something that can motivate you, uplift you, and inspire you here? And start really tuning into that. Because whatever is being dissolved, the Hangman being Neptune with the Three of Swords, yes, it could be heartbreaking with the Three of Swords. Like, yes, it could be it could be sad, but also see it as like a blessing too. Like, whatever's being dissolved is actually what has been keeping you back from the ideal type of future that you've been wanting to create. So I think with this Ace of Wands, the Star card, is about all new beginnings here that Spirit is wanting you to focus on. Like, what inspires you, what motivates you. It's time to get very decisive, very clear. The Star card says step into your light, bring your light to the world. The Star card, just like the sun, has a lot to deal with being seen and allowing yourself to be seen, to connect, to create. Some of you may have an Aries moon. Clarify the Star card in the outcome. You have the Hermit. Well, the Hermit looks for the star. I mean, this is actually a really good read. The Hermit looks for the star. So what the Hermit is ultimately seeking is this deeper guidance, deeper wisdom, and this self-enlightenment, and these deeper answers to the big questions of life specifically when you're in the hangman of things just feeling confusing and disorienting and meaningless. So now's the time for you to define the meaning, Ace of Wands, but define it in a way in which is define your life that's in alignment with what inspires you, what motivates you, and what puts that spark back in you. Because you're getting these deeper answers here to these deep questions that I feel like you've been having. And also too, you could be getting guidance and help here from like a hermit type figure who's pointing the way here for you. Is it me? I don't know. I don't think so. But I think it's someone here that has wisdom and experience that is showing you something about yourself. And this could come through through many different mediums. But ultimately what's going on is it's allowing for you to see the bigger picture of life here with the Star card, and to understand your place in the cosmic scheme of things and who you are, what it is that you're here to do, what your purpose is. And it's these deep existential crisis sort of questions. I gotta be fucking real. The Hangman, Three of Swords, and the Challenge is like existential crisis, to where it's like nothing makes sense, everything is heartbreaking, life is hard, reality's hard, and you're just trying to find meaning. Yeah, look what came out. Air, the air element communicating here. Yeah, these are like deep questions that you're asking, deep truths that you're seeking. You could be going through a spiritual awakening at this time, pulling the Star card twice in the read with the Hangman and the Hermit. Toward this, there's this deep process of enlightenment. Literally, this is probably the most accelerated energy of spiritual awakening that we're probably ever going to have in our life, with the Sun on Neptune with the North Node, because we're not going to see this again not while we're alive. Saturn being there in Pisces. So talk about just this rapid acceleration of a future that's changing, and old things that are dissolving, and trying to grip and grasp onto the past. It just slips through your hands. It's heartbreaking. But at the same time, there's all this new inspiration and creativity that's, starting to enter into the picture, but having to make sense out of that and having to define that. You pull this Diligence card, and it says, and also community here. I think it's important to, like you'll actually find a lot of healing and a lot of like pick me up energy through like really staying engaged in community and groups. And that Diligence card is like, just taking your time and not, being more light with things. You pull the Spirit of the River movement toward adventure here. So, the river of life is about to take you on a whole new adventure. It's taking us all on a whole new adventure. But for you, Aries, it can feel very fucking confusing, because all this energy is in your 12th house. And it can just feel like, whoa, like I'm totally at the will of God here. But when Neptune comes into Aries, that's when I feel the Star card, Ace of Wands energy really happens for you. And that will be this week on the, I think it's the 30th or the 29th. It may be the 30th. But, that's going to dissolve these old personas and these old identities that you no longer want to have. And you can reorient and recreate yourself and find deep inspiration, creativity, and a deeper sense of spiritual connection as well. So that's what I got for you, Aries, in your read. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, again, that link is down below in the description. If you have any questions, I'm definitely here for you. If you need confirmation, clarity, direction, I'm definitely here. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. And if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Otherwise, in that, Aries, I wish you the best, and I'll see you later.